So we're going to continue our look at the performers now. We're going to start off by having a look at ways we can actually stretch and compress the grid to create different kinds of rhythms. So first of all, I'm just going to make a smaller selection. I've actually got just a long note playing here, so I can simply press play in Logic and we can hear something playing. So let's apply this once again to the filter. Drag it on. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways that we can compress and stretch our grid to create interesting rhythms. So what I'm going to do is just put in a quick pattern here. Okay, so we can hear that. Now, first of all, what we can do is select our points here. Now, the way I did that was by clicking up above in the space between the points here and this ruler up here. So it's in this area just here that I'm clicking. I can select them. Now actually we can do different things in here. Something else we can do, if I just zoom in so we can be a bit more accurate, I can actually bend multiple points like so. That's the first thing. So if you want to apply the same bends to all your different points, you can do it that way by selecting them. Now something else we can do is actually compress and stretch our selections as well. So we can choose to compress it either to the left or to the right. We double click on there, we can actually reset that. And we can also choose to stretch to the left and the right, or stretch and compress into the middle. And we can even combine the two. So it makes for some quite interesting rhythms. Okay, let's reinitialize. Now let's look at a different way of approaching this. Now we have this overlay option here. I'm going to switch that on. Now this is something you do before you actually put in your points, and it allows you to overlay the grid with a different groove essentially. In the same way as we stretched and compressed using those buttons down there, we can do something similar before we actually put the points in. So we can choose how many overlay divisions we want. Let's try 8. And then we can choose to again stretch and compress these in different ways. We can also choose over what time period they're going to work. So let's do it over the whole 2 bars. And let's just have a play with this. Let's actually increase the number of divisions. Let's try that. So I'll put in some more points. And of course, I can combine this with different shapes as well. Try bending some. So using those overlays and also trying out different painting shapes, we can actually create some really, really cool, interesting rhythms. Okay, so now we've had a look at these grid options in terms of changing up the rhythm of the performer. Let's have a look at the remote octave. Thanks for watching.